8 records Aftermath never released. 8. Bishop Lamont. Bishop Lamont was supposed to be the West Coast newcomer in 2008. After being signed since 2005, 2008 was supposed to be his year. He released one single, did some radio interviews, and then a few others got released/leaked. And as you may have guessed, the album never did come out. Which is unfortunate, as Lamont was considered the artist with most potential at the label. Even better, Lamont has said he was also working on a sophomore album that was entirely produced by Dre and Scott Storch, so that's 2 different albums for this one. 7. Eve. Many fans don't know this one, so in case you don't, Eve was signed to Aftermath Entertainment before she signed with Rough Rider Records. Eve was signed to the label with an album to come. But once Eminem signed to the label and started receiving the buzz that he did, 100% of Dre's focus went to him. Just months later, Eve was dropped from the label. Eve has said recently that she was heartbroken when it happened. 6. Rakim. After Rakim signed on to Dr. Dre's label, the Queen's MC picked up his life and moved out west for the highly anticipated Oh My God album. It was hyped as going to be Rakim's best album in his career. 3 years later, however, Rakim had absolutely 0 beats from Dre, just 15 Aftermath Entertainment producer beats. That was the start and finish of the album. 5. Dawn Robinson. Robinson signed to Aftermath Entertainment at the time that Dre was piling up artists in order to fill out a roster label. Robinson was Dre's first R&B artist and recognized after some time that label did not know how to have a R&B artist. This also came at a time that Dre was producing the Firm album as well as working on his own material. Dawson said as time passed, she fell further and further down the priority list. 4. The Eminem Vault. While this is not a single album per se, it had to be put on the list. We just couldn't leave this one off. This actually breaks down to 6 or 7 full albums. While being interviewed 2 years ago, Dre shared that he and Eminem have over 100 songs locked away in the vault. Some of these songs were just silly stuff they recorded in the studio, while others are full unreleased album tracks. Dre said that material will be only for them and fans will never ever get to hear any of it. 3. Up in Smoke compilation album. Originally slated for 2001, Dre was going to release the Up in Smoke tour as an album, featuring live performances from the concerts as well as some new recorded material from the participating artists. Unfortunately, that never happened. 2. Hitman Album. Hitman was Dre's original protege. After signing to Aftermath and contributing both as an artist, writer and ghostwriter, fans expected a full solo-length Hitman album to follow in 2000 or 2001. His first single, titled Last Day Z, was even on the B-side to Dr. Dre's single. Well, since it's on this list, you already know what happened to it. Hitman had some of his earlier material with Dre leaked on a bootleg, but no official Aftermath release. 1. Detox. No unreleased hip-hop album list is complete without Detox. Actually, any music list of unreleased albums has to include Detox. Detox is one of the most famous unreleased albums in music history, period. Regardless of the genre. Remember like 15 years ago when Eminem said jokingly, Detox 2020? We all hoped it was a joke, but kinda not, as we wanted it released before then. Maybe it will be 2040 at this rate.